Today you will hear everything you need to know about Halloween and how it started. When thinking about Halloween, we think of costumes, candy, and all things spooky, but it all started over 2,000 years ago with an ancient festival called Samhain, celebrated by the Celts. Celtic people saw October 31st as the end of the harvest and the beginning of a dark, cold winter. But it wasn't just about ghosts or sexy outfits like it is today. To honor Samhain, the Celts would light huge bonfires, wear costumes made from animal skins, and tell fortunes. They believed that by dressing up and looking mystical, they could blend in with the spirits and avoid harm. That's where the costume tradition actually began. Halloween meets Christianity. Fast forward a few centuries to around the 8th century. Christianity was spreading across Europe, and Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as All Saints' Day, a day to honor saints and martyrs. Sound familiar? This new holiday was also called All Hallows Day. And the evening before it, October 31st, was All Hallows Eve, which later became Halloween. But here's the fascinating part. Although All Saints' Day was intended to replace Samhain with a Christian holiday, people didn't want to let go of the old traditions. They kept the costumes and bonfires, but added some Christian elements. In England, people started practicing souling on All Hallows Eve. Children and poor folks would go from door to door, offering prayers for the dead in exchange for food, much like trick-or-treating today. Now let's jump to the 19th century. Halloween came to the United States thanks to Irish and Scottish immigrants who brought along their old Samhain traditions. But it was during the early 20th century that Halloween really started to take shape into what we know today. Communities threw Halloween parties, hosted costume contests, and organized games like bobbing for apples. Halloween had begun to shed its eerie roots in favor of a more playful, community-centered vibe. By the 1950s, Halloween had transformed into a child-friendly holiday. Trick-or-treating became the norm as neighborhoods embraced the fun and mystery of Halloween night. People decorated their homes with jack-o'-lanterns, a tradition that came from carving turnips in Ireland to ward off evil spirits. And candy companies quickly realized the marketing goldmine at their fingertips: Halloween today. So here we are in the 21st century. Halloween has evolved from a Celtic festival about spirits to a mainstream holiday filled with fun, fear, and a lot of sugar. Today, Halloween is celebrated in various ways worldwide, from Dia de los Muertos in Mexico to Bonfire Night in the UK. And while most of us don't think of Halloween as a spiritual day anymore, it's amazing to think that this holiday connects us to ancient times. So next time you put on a costume or hand out candy, remember, you're part of a tradition thousands of years in the making. Halloween may look different today, but the spirit is still about coming together, sharing stories, and embracing a bit of mystery. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting stories.